Hello everybody, welcome to the daily analysis of the Indian stock markets for 13th April 2018. Important points to note from the yesterday's trading sessions. Markets continue to extend the bullish run. FIIs sold 368 crores worth of shares. Domestic investors bought 615 crores worth of shares. For Nifty, let's have a quick look at the statistics. It opened at 10,410 and closed at 10,458. It is up by 41 points from the previous day close of 10,417. Intraday high of 10,469 and low of 10,395. 10,395 was a crucial support level for Nifty, and Nifty was able to hold on to that support level and recover from that point onwards. The new support levels for Nifty is at 10,415 and 10,375. The resistance levels are at 10,485 and 10,515. The 50-day simple moving average is about 10,413 and the 100-day simple moving average is about 10,444. It is important to note that the current Nifty is above both the 50-day and the 100-day simple moving averages. We'll have a look at them in the graphs as well shortly. If Nifty breaks 10,500, Nifty should be able to continue to hold on to this bullish run and stay in that range for a while. It might also try to reach around 10,600 or so. The other news is about the quarterly results for Infosys, which is scheduled to be announced today at around 3:45 after the market closes. So today you will have some time to decide whether you want to buy any Infosys shares or futures. Let's have a look at the charts. This is the Nifty daily chart. As you can see, we've seen a doji pattern a couple of days ago, and yesterday was the hanging man type candle chart, and today the markets, or rather yesterday the markets had a bullish run. If you can look at it, the opening, closing, and the intraday highs and lows. If you can look at it, it closed at 10,458. This actually indicates that the markets are continuing to extend the bullish run every day. And there are two simple moving averages that we have. One is the 50-day simple moving average, which as of yesterday it is around 10,430, and the other simple moving average is for 100 days, and which is about 10,444. Nifty yesterday closed above both these simple moving averages, which only indicates that Nifty is on the rise, and if it holds on to this level, it may continue to extend this bullish run. Let's have a look at Infosys charts. Infosys is scheduled to announce its quarterly results today at around 3:45. Yesterday, Infosys saw a lot of volume in terms of buying, and Infosys yesterday opened at 1,129 and closed at 1,162. Roughly about an increase of 30 points. We want to see how Infosys has fared recently, so that you can make a informed decision about whether or not you should get some holding on to it. So recent changes in Infosys was that Vishal Sikka had to leave Infosys under circumstances that he could not hold on to the company principles, or his vision was not in alignment with what the founders had laid out for the company. So this steep decline you see is on August 2017 roughly, and after that Infosys seems to have recovered, and then here if you see, Infosys had considerably bullish run till around this point, which is till about January 30th, and till about January 30th, almost all the stocks in the Indian market had somewhat bullish run. and after that Infosys started declining. The bullish run, during this bullish run till about January 30th, Infosys had a high of about 1221. I think that is the highest that Infosys has gone in the recent past. Here, if you can notice. So now after this, Infosys fell down a little bit, and then it started going up and down. Now that a new CEO has been in place, he's Mr. Salil Parikh. He comes from a very good and extensive background in management, and he's expected to take Infosys to the next level. Previously, during all these quarterly announcements, largely Infosys have managed to give positive results, and Infosys shares only managed to improve a little bit than what it was earlier. And also, if you can see here, there's been a lot of buying for Infosys as of yesterday. So the quarterly results, we believe that Infosys should be able to present something positive, and at the same time should also be able to lay out a vision for taking the company forward. The Infosys management is very unlikely to do anything that might hamper the stock price of Infosys. So our view is that it is not a bad idea to hold on to some Infosys shares. At the same time, if you look at it, the high was that we have seen is 1221, and now it is roughly about 1162. So you could still try to hold on to some Infosys shares if you have already, or if not, if you'd like to consider it, you can actually consider it. So the results are on. Please make an informed decision, and good luck with your trading on Infosys. Let's have a quick look at the world markets. The American markets have largely turned green. The Dow Jones, SP 500, and Canadian markets, all of them seem to be on the positive side. The European markets also are on the positive side. There's not much movement in the England stock market. The European, French, and Germany and Swiss saw at least about 0.5% of change in the upside. The Asian markets also have been on the positive note as of yesterday. Japanese index, Hong Kong, Chinese Shanghai index, everything is on the positive side. At the time of preparing this report, Singapore Nifty is around 10,496, up by about 28 points. So we expect that the markets should open at least marginally higher and hopefully continue to hold on to this bullish trend, or maybe even move up a little bit. Thank you for watching this webcast on market updates for 13th April 2018. Invest wisely for a better future. Be cautious with your trades today. Happy investing. Thank you.